Today we're going to be looking at spot maintenance, and I'm excited about this spot at the moment because it is new. We're at Figside here in Sydney, and we're just going to have a walk around and go through some things that you can do just to sort of look after your spot or a spot that you skate regularly. I don't want to get too heavy on this one and start talking about, rules of the spot or anything, but let's talk a little bit of etiquette while we go through and give this place a bit of a clean and make it a little better than how we found it. There are a lot of leaves around, and that's what you're going to get with a spot like this fig tree, by providing a lot of shade, which is going to come in very handy in summer. It does drop leaves year round, so this will be an ongoing problem, but not really a problem because, like I said, the trade-off is having the shade. If we go over here, here's some of the stuff I just carry with me. The easiest thing is going to be a broom, very accessible, very cheap. Ideally, you want to have a leaf blower. I prefer a battery. It's just less noisy. If you do have people living around the area, they won't care too much if you're an early bird skater, like on a Sunday, and you're out at 7, 8 a.m. I've also got, here's an array of scrapers. You just really need something with a fairly sharp edge, like not razor sharp, but here's an array, and we've got wax. The unfortunate thing is when you dig out one side of a double-sided curb, you're also going to get exposed dirt. In this case, it's very fine. So when you bail or when your board flicks into the dirt there, it flicks dirt up onto the curb. And I'm going to show you a really easy way of getting rid of it. And so let's grab a scraper and do a little maintenance, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about procedurally and in what order to do things as well, because this is kind of important. And if you are at somebody's spot who has put the work in and you're just sort of a regular visitor, whether you know the person or not, you don't want to mess up their spot. And some things procedurally can actually create more work for the person who regularly looks after the spot. So let's go through that by giving the curbs a little bit of a scrape and re-wax. Okay, so truth be told, I did the entire curb around the tree last week. So it's in pretty good shape as far as grit goes from this fine dirt here. But I have found one patch that I can give you an example. If you guys can see that, that's just grit mixed with wax. Now, a lot of people, when a curb is sticking, they'll have the thought, I'll just apply more wax. What you're doing in this case, if it is grit, applying more wax is actually making your problem even worse and eventually creating more work for whoever it may be who wants to get it back. At the moment, there's not much on there, so it's really easy going. This scraper here is like $5 from Bunnings. It's flexible, so you can put a fair bit of pressure on it without worrying about it digging into the curb as well. So yeah, all you're going to do is give a bit of a scrape there, and you can see, and probably here as well, that there's a little bit of grit coming off. Once you get that grit off, then you're just going to lightly reapply wax. And I mean, like, really lightly. Just don't bother putting pressure down. You just want it to sit on top. And the advantage of this curb here, on this side anyway, is it is in the sun. So the sun's going to help that wax melt in. So you can just basically walk away from that now. If you wanted to do the entire curb, it would take you a little while, but it's a small price to pay, especially if you're not the person that has initially put in the work. It just shows a bit of appreciation for the people who did. And yeah, if you are the person that put in the work and you're like, oh no, there's grit, hopefully this helps you out. Okay, so leaf blower versus the broom. What to do first? It's a bit of a catch-22, to be quite honest, because if you use the leaf blower, you're going to disturb some of that dirt, some of that sand, potentially. it blows back up onto the curb, which you've just scraped off and re-waxed. So what I like to do is have both. I give it a leaf blow. I try not to blow anything back onto the curb. So as you get closer to the curb, you're just putting the leaf blower right down into the gully and blowing it that way, so it doesn't blow anything from the ground on top of the curb. And then I follow it up with a quick sweep. And it's as easy as that. And now you can focus on just getting rid of the leaves. And I've got a little tip for that. What you want to be doing is working with the wind and where the wind is going to lead. So have a quick look at your weather forecast. Figure your compass points, like which direction is what, and then blow your leaves in the direction that that wind is not going to shift to in an hour's time and sort of bring those leaves back out to exactly where you don't want them. Okay, with all the cleaning and the maintenance out of the way, there's a couple of things I want to touch on right before we have a skate. So from my point of view, I don't really gatekeep skate spots that I've put the work in on, but I am selective. So if you are asking somebody where their spot is, if you've seen somebody on Instagram or social media of any kind putting work in a spot, just be polite about asking them and be prepared that they're going to say no. It's just really simple. Another thing is, if you do come across a spot, it's not yours, you haven't put the work in, just the really common sense things like not pissing anybody off, not pissing off any residents by being rude to them. If they're walking through and they tell you you shouldn't be skating there, just be polite. I mean, that old adage that you catch more flies with honey than you do with vinegar. Another thing that should go without saying, take your garbage with you. Skate spots aren't skate parks. There is no maintenance on them other than the people who have often created them or skate there more often. That's another form of drawing unnecessary attention to it. So yeah, just do the right thing by taking your rubbish with you. Don't make too much loud noise and don't piss anybody off. Simple things. Now, with that out of the way, let's have a skate and enjoy this spot on this beautiful spring day. Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, that's wonderful. All right, guys. I've had a lot of fun today. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Do me a favor, click this one for subscription if you haven't already. And yeah, this one over here is an episode on the spot we're at, Fig Side. So until next time, I'm Damo, Sore Loser Show. Peace.